Pisces. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces Tarot. Pisces Love Tarot. Love reading. Channel love messages. We're going to take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through. Their feelings for you. Thoughts, their intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming, is anyone making a move? I don't know either. Let's see who and what is coming through today at the Tarot Closet, Pisces. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Pisces today. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Sun is in reverse. The Nine of Swords is in the upright, and it's in my partnership placement, and the Three of Swords is in reverse, or excuse me, in the upright, and the Seven of Cups here. Okay, so this could be heading for a breakup or separation is what it's feeling like at this point. There's a pretty sleepless energy on both ends here, and Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars. Seven of Cups is where their energy is quite strong for me. Yeah, and this is a Scorpio energy, and it is definitely somebody that you're waiting on. There's definitely some commitment issues here. Look at how the cups are piled up. There's like a victory wreath in here, but it's not quite out because what is going on? There's a skull here, as you can see on the front of the cup that we're seeing. There's a snake kind of peeking out. It's sort of like hurry up energy, and it also is sort of like I'm wondering if it's been slow, but I'm wondering if something's going to speed up here. Because here's the other thing, like waiting for this. What is hidden in the moon? Because the thing about the sun is that is our luminary. It's shining on the moon. It's revealing what is hidden in there, and it's feelings about, and obviously where things are going, if they're growing and revealing some truths here. And this is a delay in reverse. I also want to tell you, you're here when you're meant to be here. So whether you're here in real time or you are here days, weeks, months, years, or later. So, trust the timing of when you're here. I'm obviously channeling for you under a specific energy. And the energy that I'm channeling here under is Leo. We are in Leo season. Wow, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. So the thing is it's a strong energy around the weight for me. It's right on the opposite end of the sun here, which is Leo, of course, in reverse. But look what else we're looking at. The Seven of Cups in the upright, the Ten of Cups, totally connected here in reverse. What's going on here? Were you in a life together? Were you building it? This is interesting because something is coming through, and it was a very, it's a very similar energy to Aquarius. Yeah, this sort of like giving up hope energy. So the Hermit is in reverse. Yet the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, which is an energy of some kind of loss. This is, I feel like, a connection that there is a weight. There is a weight here on a third party, and maybe somebody needs to complete a contract. Is that happening here? There's a make or break energy. There's also this energy of, is this ever going to, kind of like a giving up hope energy. But Ten of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords here, Ten of Wands in reverse. It's sort of like, that there's some other thing going on here that somebody needs to complete in order for things to even go anywhere. Nine of Cups is here, so you can see one cup shy of the Ten of Cups. Kind of like, wish fulfillment energy. But look, the Nine of Cups are all piled up here together. What does life look like here? Is it going back into it? Had you built it? Were you building it? It feels more like you hadn't yet, giving up hope around that Ten of Cups in reverse. But then that's connecting me to you, but it's also connecting me to something else here. And it's going to be very specific. There's a rainbow here, around a hopeful energy. Yet it's connecting with our Nine of Swords, which is a 99, and that's deducing to, that's 1 away from 100, deducing almost into a 1. So things coming to a head here kind of energy, coming to a breaking point, you could say. Because that's also really validating around our 10 of Wands in reverse, who's like, okay, I'm putting these down. Kind of tired of waiting. It's here with our Sun in reverse, which has been very, validating around what is hidden in the moon that needs to come out. And here it is. In Pisces, it's your energy. Yeah. This is your major arcana. Connected to, it's obviously the water energy. It's connected to the tide. The relationship. The love here. And the fact that it hasn't been revealed. There's delays around it, literally connecting with the sun. This is pretty real-time energy for me as I channel. And I got to tell you, it's just one of these readings today, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. How do you feel? Where is this going? Because I'm about done here waiting. Somebody clearly struggling around that, but also the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's sort of like the fear that I feel like is also around this person and the struggle around it, because we're also seeing the 6 of Pentacles again in reverse. Wow. And the Fool is here. So it's telling me that we're coming out of this cycle in the World card, where things are, I feel currently where they've been, and moving into this energy. Aquarius, a new path forward. Is it together? Is it apart? Is there somebody else around you? Are you about to go that route? Possibly. It's also right above the 3 of Swords. Whatever the reason is, whatever the weight is about around this person, it is clear. Yeah, gosh. The 7 of Swords is here and it's in reverse. So it's somebody who has been running to some extent or hasn't been honest. For some of you, I do have to validate. There might be some truths here also that really need to come out. Connecting to our 3 of Swords. That has gone on here. Yeah, I'm also looking at you, the 4 of Swords in reverse. Because it is an energy of like, forget it, just kind of just being tired of being in there. But also, is somebody getting ready to say something? And as I'm bringing this in, the Knight of Swords is here. Knight of Swords. But it is connecting with the 9 of Swords, which is also here. As you can see, it's a messenger. It's a hummingbird, and that is a really long nose, the beak that gets all the pollen. It's the sword today, and this night is a fast night. The fastest night has a lot to say coming in here on the 9 of Swords. 9 of Cups. Are they coming in here finally to say what you want to hear? Or are they just coming in here to talk? And what exactly is coming in? The Hierophant is here in the upright. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, this is literally why it's taking so long, and I'm sorry. So there's still a connection here, I feel, and there's still a potential path forward, but it also feels really like it's reached a breaking point. The Hierophant is a card of commitments, obviously around relationships. It's a slow-moving energy. It's also validating the third party for me, so it could literally be another, you could say, legal contract, but even just what other people think. Because it's also coming here with one of our 4 kings under the Emperor, and it's the King of Pentacles, which is around commitment. And it's in reverse. It's like not following through, and I'm sorry for that. It is connected to the Hierophant, so it's like, this is what's happening, this is what happened. I'm sorry for this. This is why it's taking so long. Are you even still here, Pisces? 5 of Cups is here in the upright. It is water energy. It's Scorpio energy, obviously. And you can see the 2 cups here next to our bear. They're in the upright. That does bring in Venus and Cancer energy around this relationship and the feelings that are here. But also, look, the bear has their hand on their head and it's like, what did I do? A lot of regret for how things have got here, and there's 3 cups knocked over. So the unresolved energy here with the water. And I do want to bring something in as well for those of you that it is around platonic and or physical. That also does come through. You know, somebody who has been moving too slowly. But, you know, as I'm going here, looking where this wants to go, the King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy, by the way. It is connecting with that Hermit in reverse, which is more Virgo energy, and Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication. We finally, as I'm channeling for you in real time, that the story kind of is finally ending with Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is about to go into Leo. But as you know, it was in retrograde in Cancer, and then it was direct in Cancer. It's like finally coming out of that and getting into this Leo energy. So things like it's reaching a breaking point, I feel, with the Sun in reverse. But the really strong validation around the commitment issues and our 7 of Cups connected with our King of Pentacles in reverse, super, super validating. And the Hermit in reverse around like just kind of giving up. It's just taking too long. I want to bring in what else is yours, okay? I believe. Yep, that's it. Nope, it's not it. No, that's too many. Look what is here, the bottom of the deck, the Empress. There is an emotional... It's right here on the Queen of Pentacles too. That's interesting because that is Queen of Pentacles. If you've been with me here at the Tarot Closet for a while, and if you haven't, I'll tell you, I have a really strong connection to the Queen of Pentacles in relation to the Empress. It's almost like a protege kind of energy, a friend, or could be representing actual people, but it is this emotional opening, that's coming through. It's like emotional openness and available kind of energy, somebody speaking the truth here. And that's what has been coming through, yeah. Somebody who is definitely... There's definitely a third-party energy here, as I said, and it could be literal in terms, if you're a twin flame, it could definitely be connecting with that. Not everybody is, so, you know, this is your reading, it's your reading. Don't worry about any of that. I'm just the messenger, though, so I got to bring it through. Because it could also be, again, around just readiness and work. It's feeling pretty strong, though, and somebody here is really trying to get the courage to tell you this. Yeah, I'm sorry. And the sorry really feels like, again, this is why I've been running or not being honest. This is why it's here. And yeah, we could be looking at a karmic situation, but just as here in the upright, this is the truth. It's the yin-yang energy around balance, which has not been the case here, I feel. It has not been the case here. That sword is transactional, it's truth, it's clarity. Justice is connected to the heart chakra. There is a master number energy of new beginnings here. So again, is it going to change where anything is here, or is this about just hearing this? And for you, perhaps look at this bat in front of the Sun and the Fool moving forward. Is this something you still need to think about? Perhaps 2 of Swords in reverse? Because this is just like being in... Yeah, and really, it's just really strong. It's like being in your head, and there's indecision here too. It's also around this person. So it's connecting to that 3 of Swords, if this is finalizing that for you or heading there again, but it's also connecting in the way of something else there. Okay. This does feel sincere, and Yeah, well, the King of Cups is here. So we are looking at the King of Wands, the King of Cups, both in the upright, but the King of Pentacles in reverse. So really wanting to, there is a make this right kind of energy that is here. It's like, I want to say this to you. I want you to know this. I do feel the same way. I'm sorry that I haven't been telling you the truth. I want to tell you the truth. This is what happened. And for those of you that are still here, it's like, this is what's taking so long. And some of you are not. Two of Wands in reverse. A Mars and Aries energy around somebody you've been waiting on that you might not be waiting on anymore, but a really super strong validation going right here where their energy's strong on the Seven of Cups around commitment. It does connect me with life-changing kind of energy, which is bringing in the World card right before the Fool. What are those massive changes that are here? Page of Swords is in reverse. Definitely validating that there could be some actual paperwork here that needs to, again, there's like a finalization kind of energy that might be needing to happen. Ace of Wands in reverse. Connected with our Nine of Cups. That, again, it's just more energy of a delay. A delay, you could say, almost, well, yeah, it kind of connects with that wish fulfillment energy. And whether you're here for it or not, you have free will. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. You are, your decisions and where you want to go, that's up to you. The last two coming through. So what is really here is somebody does want you to know this. That is coming through strongly. Look, the Three of Cups in the upright, Mercury and Cancer energy. Yeah. And the Five of Wands in reverse. So I do want to validate again if this is around the platonic and or physical, there's still an energy of this is why it's taking so long, or this is what is going on. But it is also this energy just even around communication as well, which does come through. And I do want to validate, if you can see this person, there's definitely an energy here of somebody like walking up to you, being there, in particular at like a party, a gathering, that kind of energy. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, Pisces. So let's go in and see, and my eye's really itchy. That, yeah, it's connecting me to judgment kind of energy. Let's see what they have to say. Take what is yours, let the rest go, and remember, if you ever feel like you're sending a message, then that's what you're doing. I also wanted to remind you, if you are seeing, hearing, or suspecting my tarot readings, my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube, it's because they're stealing it. Please let me know. Report them. Don't watch it or listen to it. Just enough to know. Report. Let me know. My email is in the video description and on the About Me page. And if you just want to pop in and say hello, thank you to those of you that message me. On all accounts, I love to hear from you. And if you don't hear back, it's not because I don't love you. I just want you to know. I play songs that remind me of you. That does bring in the Six of Cups energy, the Sun in Scorpio. Look what they're asking. Do you still love me, Pisces? It's here in the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. There's two connected here. I stare into your eyes in photos, so that is pretty strong. It's also like somebody who really, really wants to talk to you as well. Yeah, I don't want to lose you forever. It's the bear waking up here in the Empress. What did just fold it over? I stare at your eyes in photos. Just kind of flipped right over. Like, are they trying to hide that? Well, it's too late for that. Look, I love you. Do you love me? Please forgive me. Yeah, there's running here. Again, it's really clear there's twin flame energy here. Take it or leave it, But I'm going to validate that for those of you that are. I'm sorry. I reread our messages. There's another 2 connected. I know we were meant to meet. I think of you all the time, Pisces. I'm so sorry I hurt you. In your last channeled love message, it's pretty validating that they are sending in an I miss you, because they're asking, you can see it on the 5 of Cups too. They're asking, do you miss me too? Beautiful Pisces, thank you so much for joining me here at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love as always, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.